Alright, everyone, episode 3. We ready? I just want to preference this that at the moment, got some lawn care service going on. So, every so often, a loud noise is going to roll around, and so I might stop talking or something, or the game might go quiet, and well, and that's because why, you know? So it'll get a little annoying, but we gotta power through. Man, I am broke. What is this? Something I don't need to worry about. Anyway, we have defeated our first boss last episode. We got ourselves a little pet, Queen Brandy. So now, oh wait. Oh, library. To the library we go. Although, I don't remember us having to go to the library when I first played this game, but you know, whatever. Maybe they made Wizard101 longer, you know? No, not long. No, what am I talking about? No, maybe they made Unicorn way longer chapter, you know? That's what I'm getting at. Alright. To the library! This is a small-ass library. Jeez. Anyway, let's talk to our good friend Harold.
Well, hello there. I don't think I've seen you in the library before. I'm Harold Argleston, Master Librarian Extraordinaire.
That's quite the title, Harold, and a little ambitious if I do say so myself, but hi.
You say you recover this tome from an underworld tyrant who is going to give it to his dark master, Malastair? I do believe this is a matter for Headmaster Ambrose. You should take the tome to him at once. But before you go, allow me to reward you for your heroics. Please accept this treasure card on behalf of the denizens of Wizard City. Treasure cards are special one-use spells of various schools. You can purchase treasure cards from vendors or craft them yourself. Press P to open your spell deck. Treasure cards are listed under a special tab and are placed into the sideboard of your deck. During combat, right-click a regular card to discard it. Then select Draw to bring out a treasure card from your sideboard.
Wait, hang on. Right click on card to remove it. Next, click here to draw a treasure card. Okay.
Remember, unlike regular spell cards, treasure cards can only be used once, so use them wisely.
So,
Oh, good, you're back. I'm anxious to hear your update on Unicorn Way. Evil darkness summoned from the underworld? Oh, my.
Look at how expressive he was! So expressive, I love it! I love it!
Rattlebones, you say? But he was banished centuries ago. How could... Oh, Malistaire. Of course. But why? Rattlebones was searching the Unicorn Way archive for this tome. Well, let me see what it is.
See, I told you Malistaire is a deaf wizard. Rattlebones came back, with the deaf class. Maybe he was deaf when he was alive, It's all connecting. Deaf wizards be crazy.
On the trail of the Order of the Fang. Oh, my stars. I will certainly look into this. While I do that, you need to attend to the matter of your long-delayed enrollment. If you are to truly master your magical talents, we must induct you officially into our academy. I'll send you now to Mr. Lincoln, our registrar in Ravenwood. He will introduce you to our professors and help you begin your studies.
We're gonna go see Mr. Lincoln! Let's go!
From time to time, many people...
Hush.
If you miss a tooltip, look for it in your tooltip log by pressing Q and clicking the top left icon.
Anyways, let's go say hi to Mr. Lincoln! Mr. Lincoln! I like Mr. Lincoln. Oh, Mr. Lincoln! Mr. Lincoln! Lincoln! Well, here comes down more. Mr. Lincoln! Hi! Oh, we got a new spell. Oh, it's already equipped. Okay, cool. Anyways, let's say hi to Mr. Lincoln. Wait, what does our spell do? 25+% damage. Okay. I still don't know how they calculate out percentages and stuff. Anyway, let's say hi.
Ah, you must be the new student I've heard so much about. You made quite a name for yourself on Unicorn Way.
Well, I am, kind of built different, you know just how I had to be.
I'm Mr. Lincoln, and I just have some quick paperwork to get you enrolled. Signature here, initials there, and a lock of hair here. Are you allergic to unicorns or eyes of newt? Good. That takes care of that. To complete your enrollment, come meet your professors.
Welcome!
Sorry about that.
I am the professor of the Ice School, where we teach thaumaturges to endure like permafrost, withstanding all attacks.
While in the Storm School, we instruct young diviners to strike hard, fast as lightning, defeat the enemy before they know what hit them.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. I love the voice acting for these guys. And I also love that my professor's a frog.
We pyromancers of the Fire School prefer to carefully fan the flames. Utilizing damage over time spells, we slow burn our enemies to cinders.
Commanding the elements is indeed impressive, but Theurgists of the Life School seek harmony with nature, which gives us the power to heal others.
Sorcerers also seek harmony, symmetry in all things. Balance is a unique magic from Crocotopia, which supports and enhances the other schools.
So, balance is Crocotopia. So, the teacher, the cow, I believe she comes from, what's it called? Wushu? Oh, lawnmower. Hang on. One second.
fireballs and flowers. Freshman magic, that. All wizards summon monsters to fight for us, but...
And I'm Malone, not, exactly a professor. We haven't had a real deaf professor since the last one turned evil and destroyed the school, so,
I did not mean to skip out on the myth, dude. But I mean, he kind of needed it. His back was all turned, trying to act all cool and shit. But Malorn, like, I remember when I played this, we had to, like, go around the commons and stuff to talk to them. So, like, this is definitely different, where, like, they come and they actually, like, meet up with us, and we're all standing here talking to him. So, like, that's cool. But yeah, Malorn, I remember you. And it's kind of funny how he points out that his teacher turned evil and stuff. Oh, Malister.
but I can get you started at being a necromancer. Our death spells drain health from enemies, damaging them and healing ourselves at the same time.
You know, it is kind of sad, though, that a kid has to step up in the place of the professor. And so, I mean, I'm sure he's got to be, like, a high-level wizard or something. But, I mean, it's still kind of sad that he's got to step up and take responsibility for this, you know, and lead the school without a school, or a professor for that matter.
So, you're enrolling in the Storm School. Cracking good decision making. That will serve you well. I'll take you to our classroom.
Man's literally just teleported us here. But welcome everyone to the School of Storm. It's purple, you know, just like my favorite color. Here we got, over here, you know, we've got our book pedestal. Let's give it a
History of the School of Storm. Before time as we know it, there existed the Tritons. They shared the universe with the dragons and giants.
Alright, we're going to get a bit of history of the universe at the moment. Emphasis on universe, because this is a big world. Pay attention, guys.
The Tritons ruled the seas and kept peace in the world. That is, until the dragons and giants began to scheme. When the attack happened, the Tritons were ready. They refused to fully destroy their enemy and so fell into slumber as their price for mercy. Today, the storm elements still exist. Even now, the more potent storm magic holds fire and ice at bay. Under the guidance of Professor Halston Baelstrom, great reforms have been made, formalizing many spells. The colors chosen for diviners are purple and yellow, while the amethyst has been adopted as the gemstone.
Interesting. We should definitely go over to the fire school and give them a read, you know. But let's see what else. Let's see. But yeah, purple. Like I said, my favorite color. What is this? Resonating Omni Audiograph. I have no idea what the hell that does. Anyways, hi, Professor.
Welcome to the School of Storm, young wizard. I, Halston Baelstrom, am proud to act as your guide and trainer of new spells. Check back regularly to see what I have for you, and as your level of tempestuous tenacity increases, I'll summon you to learn special spells.
Tempestuous tenacity. Wordplay.
There's but one spell for you to learn now. Lightning Bats. Train the spell, then report back to Registrar Lincoln.
You're already learning multi-pip spells? Oh, splendid! At the beginning of each round of combat, you gain a pip. You use these, like mana, to power spells. Some spells, like this one, take more than 1 pip to cast. To use it, pass a turn, or cast a 0-pip spell to build up your pip supply.
I decided to not skip out on him. But anyways, time to get our first learnt spell, Lightning Bats. Oh, train. Don't forget to add this spell to your new deck. Lightning Bats equipped. Let's go, baby. Let's go shoot bats at people. But I still want to explore around stuff. Like, our tree here, for example. First, let's just take a moment, look at the tree for a second, and how it's always in a perpetual state of storming. Like, it's literally got a storm cloud over it, and you kind of see the leaves here and how they're drooped down, kind of like hair. So when hair gets wet, it droops down a lot, and it's just always raining and lightning is striking around it. I love the tree. The trees are fun. And this one's name is Torrance. Oh, what? I remember in the other game you could talk to the trees, and they would I guess, give a rundown or a summary of what the school's all about and stuff, Does this one talk? Nope. That sucks. Let's see. Here's the myth tree. Ivan the myth tree. And that was Blossom back there, by the way. The death tree. Don't worry. We'll see the death tree a bit later. They do have one. Let's see. And we have. Look at this. Look at this. Bernie Sanders, the fire tree. And that's Bernie Sanders from now. I don't care what anyone says. That's Bernie Sanders. And then we've got Kelvin. Puns. Pun names. Alright, let's go read the fire tome. See what that has to say.
History of the Fire School. In the days of yore there dwell the giants, the Tritons, and the most powerful of all, the dragons. For many eons there was peace. That is, until the Tritons and the giants began to bicker on trivial matters. Finally, war broke out between the two sides, and the dragons became involved as the universe was threatened.
Again, that word again. The universe was threatened. The universe, guys! Come on!
In order for there to be peace, the dragons used their great power to stop the war, and the world became dormant and silent. Though the dragons now sleep, fire magic, the most powerful of magics, comes from the essence that dragons released into fire and magma. As for today, the school has become more formal and organized under Professor Falmea. All pyromancers should know that the school colors are red and orange, while the gemstone is the ruby.
Also, I just like the magic, eraser writing on the board, and how, they have, actual lessons that they're being taught and stuff. Like the board says, cast a fire elf. So, you actually have, lore-wise, students are actually being trained to learn how to catch these magics. And meanwhile, we just come in oh, cast a fire elf? Shoot, I got that. Boop. Here you go. So we just kind of come in like a prodigy or something, and we just fly through the schools. Anyways, sorry, but I want to do a bit of exploration. Let's look at the ice pedestal and see what their story is.
History of the Ice School. In the beginning, there were the giants, who were great in power and ruled the air. After the Great War with the dragons and the Tritons, the giants went into a state of stasis. But their powers still inhabit our world, and it is from this that ice magic derives its basis. And because it is derived from the giants, ice magic will always be more powerful than that of fire and storm. As for today's school, Much progress has been made in the teaching of ice under the tutelage of Professor Greyrose. Under her watch, many new and powerful spells have been added to the school's compendium. Light blue and white were adopted as the school colors, and the gemstone chosen to represent all thaumaturgists is sapphire.
Okay, so clearly we're getting some conflicting stories around here. Fire believes their school's the most powerful. Ice believes their school is the most powerful. But we all know it's Storm, right? It's Storm. But another interesting thing is, so from the Tritons, the Dragons, and the Giants, the three main magics, fire, storm, and ice, all of our magic, at least those three magics, come from those guys. So like without those guys existing, fire magic, ice magic, and storm magic wouldn't even exist. So like that's a lot to really think about. And like, you know, the power scaler in me, you know, the wheels are turning, okay? The wheels are turning. And I'm sure like they should be turning for you guys.
You've met your professor! Great! You can train spells in your school for free, but to learn other school spells, you must spend training points. Here, I'll give you one now. Use it to start training a secondary school. And if you change your mind later, see me to buy back training points. Anyway, now that you're enrolled, you get your own dorm room to store items and decorate however you want. This is the girls' dorm. You can also use the Go Home button to reach your dorm room from anywhere. Once you get settled in, report to the headmaster.
So, we have a dorm room. I'm sorry, but you can't buy back your training point. Level 12. Alright, dude. Let's go to our dorm. Sorry we haven't really done much this episode, but I just kind of want to explore around a bit. A window we can't look out of. Great, you love to see it. A bank. Let's see, what do we put in here? Backpack. 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 Backpack loaded up with things ending next to. Anything that you might need, I got it just for you. Backpack. Yeah! See, like, this is what I mean. Like, I feel like this used to be just, you know, the standard issue death wand, but now it's the wand of the 7 schools. So like now we have like just a generalized what am I trying to say? A generalized wand for all the schools, which I think is interesting. So like we don't even have a separate like supposed wand. Like the life students don't have their own wand, the myth students don't have their own wand, death doesn't have their own wand. Alright, but anyways, let's go do some stuff now. That was a Gavin Wrath. Wraith. Is that Wraith or Wraith? Wrath? I don't know. Anyways, let's go talk to the headmaster. But bam, things have changed up a lot since I've last played it. But I'm not complaining. I'm not. I'm all for it. I'm all for it, y'all. But I think I might make this episode a bit shorter just because of all the noise outside. And, you know, I think that's just really not cool that you guys would have to sit and listen through that.
You're officially enrolled now? Then let me formally welcome you with this new healing spell.
Again, how animated he is, Mike. I can't stop gushing about this, of how animated he is. Like, he's literally emoting and he's all happy and stuff where animated and the hand movement and all that. I'm like, I just can't.
Let me also introduce you to our resident advisor, Abby K. Doodle. She can tell you all about our many electives when you have time. But on to more serious matters. It seems the troubles in Unicorn Way were but the tip of an evil iceberg.
No way!
While you were gone, chaos erupted all over the city. Undead run amok in the streets, and our former allies have turned against us. Malastare must be behind this.
Again, I can't. I can't get over it. Like, he's literally like wagging his finger and all that, like, ooh, that Malastare. Even his face and like the emotes. It's mwah. Thank you, Wizard101.
Your victory on Unicorn Way makes you the perfect person to deal with this crisis. I foresaw you might save Wizard City. Now's your chance. Go to Old Town and talk to Sergeant Muldoon immediately. We must set things right and discover Malastare's goal in all this. Good luck.
One last word before you embark on your quest. I've tried to answer most of the questions you'd have, but there is much more to tell you. If you haven't looked into your spellbook yet, click on the book in the bottom right of your screen. Click on the question mark tab. Many of the questions you might have are answered in the help pages. Oh, good luck, young wizard.
Alright. Miss Doodle, what's your interesting last name? What do you got for us?
Oh, wow! You look new. Are you new here? Have you met all the professors? Have you picked a school? Oh, have you tried electives? You've gotta try electives. They're a great break from dueling, and you can get all sorts of great things from them. Oh, you just have to let me show you around Wizard City and all the amazing things you can do here.
I forgot to mention, but their mouths also move. And she's really excited. I like her energy. We're gonna be great friends, Abby. I can feel it.
Follow me outside.
This is a side quest. By default, your quest arrow will continue pointing you toward your next main story objective. To have it point to this quest's goal, press Q, then select the City Tour quest. Once this quest is complete, the arrow will point to the main quest again.
Let's see where we go. I do not remember there being electives in Wizard101. The world building just keeps getting bigger. My goodness. Yeah, I think today's a exploration episode.
This is the Commons, a gathering place for wizards of all schools and skill levels. It's also where you learn to, wait for it, fish! I know! We can fish here with magic. Just talk to old Lucky Hookline to learn all about it.
Ah, that's right. Fishing's a great way to find unique items. You can even get aquariums to display your best catches from all over the spiral.
And if you're planning on traipsing all over that there spiral, give your feet a rest with a mount. It'll really speed up your exploring.
You should talk to old Zeke whenever you see him, and I swear I see him everywhere. You get training points for helping him. And this is Eloise. She can stitch your gear so you can upgrade it, but keep your style the same. Now let's move on.
Let's see. This is interesting. Really interesting. I still don't know if I'm going to help Zeke or not, because this stuff is just so annoying. I don't want to look for mini Pete's. I hope he has something better for us to do. But I'm gonna hush. They're probably gonna start talking again.